Good morning to all. Welcome to another session. Thank you so much for joining. Today we will, as always, start from child's pose. Knees wide, be seated on the space between your heels, toes touching. Inhaling, reach your arms forward and rest your forehead on the floor. And use your breath to lengthen your spine, broaden your back, and use your exhalation to relax into that stretch. To try to stretch more with each inhalation and relax into that stretch with each exhalation. So with each inhalation you are exploring a new space in your body, and with each exhalation you are resting and relaxing into the new space. And relax your mind as well, pay attention to your thoughts. Thoughts should not be wandering about random objects, it should be with your breath and your body. Now slowly come up to a tabletop position and turn your palms towards you, fingers facing your knees, and then start making circles with your hips. Try to engage your fingers and palms as much as possible to activate your entire arm. Work on your shoulder muscles, hip joint, knee joint. You can also tuck your toes in to work on your ankle joint. Opposite direction. Really lubricating and relaxing your joints. Slowly release your hands and come to, we'll go for cat-cow stretch. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, tailbone out, shoulders broad, chest open, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, suck in your belly towards the spine. Inhale, broaden your shoulders and chest and look up. Just relax your spine, relax your back muscles. And focus on relaxing your spine. Try to observe the movement of your spine. And use your breath to move with the flow of your breath. Slowly walk your hands forward to puppy stretch, Anahatasana. Keep your thigh bone perpendicular to the mat and try to stretch your arms forward with each inhalation. Again use your breath to stretch. Feel the stretch on your chest, your back of the shoulders. Try to keep your elbows raised rather than resting it on the mat. Now come back up, exhale, go to downward facing dog. Keep pushing your heels to the floor, keep lifting your hips up, keep pushing the floor away with you using your hands, shoulders and chest broad. Relax your neck, walk with your feet. And try to stretch, find length in your side body on your right and left. Try to go deeper into the pose, suck in your belly, try to pick the hollow space between your hips. Take long deep breaths. One last breath, and inhaling, bring your right leg between your hands. Keep your left knee on the floor, on the mat, and come back up. Place your hands on the right knee and push your knee away from you. Open your chest and push your hip down. Tuck your tailbone in. Try to push your tailbone down. See if you can slide your left leg back, and inhaling, raise both the hands up and try to find a back bend. Use your breath to stretch your arms up and back. Exhaling slowly, bring your hands to the sides, open your chest and place your hands to both sides, and exhaling, straighten your right leg, and we'll go to half monkey, half Ardha Hanumanasana, monkey pose, half split. So inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, try to bend forward and try to flex your feet. That means bring your toes towards your shin for a stretch, for a deeper stretch in your calves. Keep breathing, keep lengthening your spine, inhaling, and exhale, try to fold forward. This will hurt the back of your leg, especially your hamstring. That's fine. Just come back and change to downward facing dog. I'll do the same with the other leg. Inhaling, place your left leg between both the hands. Push, keep your right knee on the floor. Push into the left knee to feel a stretch on your hips. And inhaling slowly, raise your hands up towards the ceiling, join your palms. Open your chest, try to find a back bend. Deep inhalation, feel the stretch on your groin and your hips, and also on your legs. Exhaling, bring your hands down and by the side of your left leg. Inhale and exhale, forward fold, straighten your left leg. Flex your toes, point your left toe towards the left shin. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine and exhale, fold forward. This might be a little bit painful if your legs are very stiff, especially behind your thighs. Your hamstrings might hurt. But just be aware, just don't make yourself hurt too much. Just be in your comfort zone, but a little bit away from your comfort zone as well. Come back, take your legs back, come to downward facing dog, and then slowly start walking towards the front of the mat for a forward fold. Grab the opposite elbows and drop your torso, your upper body completely. You can bend your knees as much as you want. Find that upper body and lower body connection, your low belly and your upper thigh connection. And keep your head relaxed, neck relaxed. Push and slowly try to straighten your legs without bending your low back. Release your hands. Slowly, if you want, you can stay longer. And inhaling, come back up, straightening each vertebra. Slowly come up, come to a standing position. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart, strong legs. Inhale, stretch your hands up. So try to give a slight back bend. And exhaling, come forward to a forward fold. And we'll transition between forward fold and half fold. Inhaling, come to a straight back up, put your hands down, exhale, and then exhaling, forward fold. This is a very good exercise for improving your forward folds. Forward fold and then half fold. Straighten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to a flat back, push your hands to the floor, forward fold. Now inhaling, lift both the hands up, bend your knees, come to Utkatasana, chair pose. So you might find it a little uncomfortable because it will hurt your legs. This gives a lot of pressure on your legs, especially your thighs. Keep your shoulders broad, keep stretching your hands forward, keep bending down, and slowly sit down. And raise your legs, come to Navasana, boat pose. Engage your core and keep your chest open. Don't hunch your shoulders and let your chest collapse. You can bend your knees, but keep your chest broad and open. And engage your abdomen, engage your core as much as you can. Slowly release and stretch your legs forward to Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lift both the hands up, and exhale, fold forward, grab the outer edges of your feet. Keep your shoulders broad, pull your shoulder blades round the back, pull in, suck in your belly as much as you can, and then fold more. Try to take your head towards your feet. Don't worry about going down, just try to stretch your head towards the feet and try to engage your rib cage in the breathing. Find length in your spine. Keep lengthening your spine, inhaling. Don't fold forward. Use your breath to stretch and lengthen the spine. Bring your hands back just behind your hips. Bring your leg halfway and lift up. Inhaling, come to a reverse tabletop. Work on your shoulder, the wrist, hips. Is the opposite of the forward fold. Come back, sit down. Now come back to a tabletop position. Do a few rounds of cat-cow stretch. Suck in your belly, tailbone in, chin to chest, inhale, tailbone out, open your chest, look up. Relax your spine. Just letting go of any tension that you build up during the practice. Use your breath. If you lost touch with your breath, come back to your breath. And slide your legs back and come down to Sphinx pose. Very comfortable but very beneficial pose. So try to pull your elbows towards you and push the back of your feet into the floor. Lift your kneecaps up. Let your inner thighs roll up towards the ceiling. Drive your pelvis into the mat and try to stretch your spine out of the pelvis. With each breath, lengthen your spine and try to raise your head, the crown of your head towards the ceiling with each breath. Use your breath. Bring your hands back slowly and come to Cobra. Use the strength of your arms to lift your chest up. Shoulders broad, elbows hugging your body. Find the stretch and length in your spine. Keep your legs engaged to protect your lower back. And exhale, come down, forehead on the ground, relax. Take a few deep breaths and relax before we go to the supine position and do a last few poses. Now lie down on your back and then we'll go to bridge pose. Push your elbows to the floor, lift your hips up, push your knees away from your hips, engage your core, push the back of your head into the mat, try to lift the back of your neck away from the mat, push the back of your head into the mat, push your shoulders into the mat, relax your abdomen, relax your bums and relax, come down. Now lift both the legs up, grab the outer edges of your feet and pull your feet, your knees towards your armpits or the floor, your legs wide. You should feel a great stretch in your hamstring, on your shoulders, on your legs. This happy baby pose. It just feels great. You'll feel great after doing this pose. Try to roll forward and backward and to the sides as well, whatever you feel like. And try to not lose balance and fall back to one side. Use your back muscles to balance. Now grab both your feet against each other and pull your knees away from you. And pull your feet towards you and push your knees away from you. Try to lengthen your spine, relax your breath. Focus on lengthening the spine and pushing your knees away from you while holding the grip in your feet. Lengthening your spine. Slowly release. Stack both the legs to one side. And then stack the other leg under the knee. Stretch both the arms out and look to the opposite direction. So if you're twisting to the left, look to the right. And completely relax your body. This is the final stretch, final effort. After this, you'll go for Shavasana. Change. If you want to stay longer, you can stay longer. Change to the other side. Find that twist. You can use your hand as well to push your knee down. And find more stretch. Breathe a few more breaths, final effort. Try to open up your body, try to relax, release all the tension from your muscles and lie down in Shavasana. Lie down, at least 5 minutes. That's it for the day. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Bye-bye.